Hello and welcome everyone. I am Ducky O'Brien and this is my journey of a life beginner's guide. I made this video because I was getting pretty frustrated at having to go to the wiki and forums and trying to search for information that didn't exist in the game. The game's tutorial does do a decent job, but there's a lot of things that it doesn't really go over. And the game is in early access, so they'll probably include those things later. But as of now, I don't think the game does justice in teaching new players the base mechanics of the game. So that's why I made this guide video. I'll have everything timestamped in the description below as well as in the comments, so you can skip to the part that you want help on. I'll also include a link to the wiki as well as the developer's Trello board if you need help on a topic I didn't cover. As a side note, this video is for version 0.8.5.5.9. What a mouthful of Journey of Life. The game is in early access, so things will definitely change later on. If you look at their Trello board, they got some exciting things planned. Anyways, for starters, here's an easy way to know which items are nearby. Press the N key to enable nearby items and click the little lock icon to keep it pinned on the screen. Now you can easily tell what items are on the ground near you. I had trouble eyeballing items visually, so by using the nearby items, you can easily see what's near you, and you can interact with them after you press tab to bring up your inventory screen, and then you can drag items directly from the nearby item screen into your inventory. Talking about inventory, if you are a new player, make sure to build the backpack first. You have so little space when you first start off, and building the backpack gives you way more inventory space to work with. For crafting, you don't need the materials to be in your inventory, but it does need to be close enough to you. Personally, I just dump all of my items in my workstation so I can craft whatever I need there. I know it's a little bit messy, but I'm gonna sort that out later. Anyways, it's okay because items don't disappear from the game world. For the hotbar, you can drag an item onto the hotbar slot from your inventory and press the right mouse button to set it onto that slot. You can then make the item active by pressing the assigned number. It's only 1 through 6. For certain items, even though it's active, it won't show up on the screen, just keep that in mind. For harvesting food and early materials, you can simply press E to harvest. Larger trees, clay, ore, etc. need the corresponding tools like the axe, shovel, and pickaxe. Hunger and thirst can be easily replenished using fruit, which is readily available around the island. You can harvest most of the fruit without using tools. For recovering thirst, you can use many sources of water, from boiling the water to collecting fresh water using water collectors. To actually drink the water though, you need to make sure you hold the E key with the cup selected to drink the water. If your thirst and hunger meters run down, your health will steadily decrease until you die. When you die, you simply reset to the nearest bed, but you will drop all of your items where you died, so make sure to place your bed strategically. The primitive bed is made from the workstation under stations and requires 8 alocasia leaves from the alocasia plant. Here are the places you can get the commonly needed early game materials. The bush can be harvested without tools and it will produce birch, plant fiber, and a straight wood stick. The yucca tree will give up the dry wood stick, but it may take a couple of trees before you actually find it. You need to fully harvest it by pressing E until the tree disappears, or by using an axe and harvesting it fully. The dry wood stick is needed for the fire starter. To use the fireplace, drag fuel such as birch from your inventory onto the fireplace. Place the fire starter in your hand and use it on the fireplace. It may take more than one try to start a fire. The jagged rocks, both small and medium, as well as the high density rocks, can be easily found on the ground. Simply run around the map with the nearby item display enabled and you'll be able to find plenty. If you have a pickaxe, you can also mine the stone deposits. Tools do have durability but are not destroyed once durability runs out. You can restore tool durability by constructing a grindstone. To use the grindstone, have the tool equipped in your hand, walk up to the grindstone, and hold E until the white line on the tool icon is full. Now the tool is fully restored and ready to be used again. After you place an item or workstation, you need to actually build it by using the hammer and having the necessary materials either in your inventory or near you. Placing an item simply places a hologram of that item, and you will have no functionality until fully constructed. To use a workstation, walk up to the workstation and press E to bring up the workstation menu. Here you can craft higher tiers of items as well as build other stations. To build another station, select station from the menu, select the station that you would like to build, press the place button and move around to find a suitable place and press left mouse button to place it down. If you press any other keys during the process, it will cancel the placement of the station and you will need to repeat the process. Once done, use a hammer on the station hologram to finish construction with the necessary materials in your inventory or close to you. Clay can be found at the lake near the volcano. Clay is available in other locations as well. You will need a shovel to harvest clay. Refer to this map. As you can see, the island is rather large and you can get lost quite easily. The method I use is to walk in a straight line from my base to the volcano and mark my vector back by building 2 foundations at the base of the volcano to mark the direction back to my base. I walk around the volcano and build 2 more foundations marking the direction of the lake. This way, I'm always moving towards the volcano in a straight line, or walking around the volcano to find my foundation markers, or walking away from the volcano in a straight line to a destination. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the entire route to the lake, just to help anyone who might get lost. So after reaching the base of the volcano from your base, you can go around to the left side, and it's important to note here that you can find limestone and iron at the base of the volcano. These are 2 materials that you'll need for advanced crafting. As you progress further around the volcano, you will head into bear territory. They will attack you if you get close, so please keep that in mind and try to avoid them because they will kill you. You can easily run past them, so they aren't really a threat. After the bears, you can follow the path ahead of you, keeping the volcano to your right side until you hit a steep ravine. After you hit the ravine, you're going to take a left turn and climb up that path with bushes on it. From there, you're going to take a short right and continue straight on. You can check your path by looking at the volcano. You should be heading directly away from it. And if you continue on this path, you will see the lake very shortly. Now the way back is going to be very simple. Just simply head towards the volcano and go towards the right side. And if you place the foundations earlier, like I mentioned, you'll know which direction to go back to your base. To get 1 meter bamboo or logs, take a 2 meter bamboo or log and chop it with the axe. A long solid stick will also cut down into short solid sticks. Further chopping of the bamboo or logs will produce blocks. I will end my guide here. Hopefully the things I went over will help you get familiar enough with the game for you to get comfortable enough to start exploring and figuring things out on your own. If you have any questions, comments, or things you would like for me to go over, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Anyways, thank you so much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. And as always, catch you guys next time.